What if Yoda went to Mustafar with Obi-Wan to fight Anakin? Now, I want to say shout out to Star Wars Theory. As the inspiration for this video, I absolutely love all of his fan fiction, so I thought I'd do one of my own. I don't know if he's done this one before. I wouldn't be surprised if he has, because he has done so many, but I haven't watched it, and if I have watched it, it wouldn't have been like recently, so I'm going to try and give it my own twist. So without further ado, here we go. So, it starts the same way it did in Revenge of the Sith, where Obi-Wan walks out of Padme's ship, but this time he is with Yoda. Yoda caring less about Anakin, he is quick to force push Anakin, causing him to release Padme from his choke on her. He also manages to catch her with the Force before she falls, so Padme is completely healthy at this point. The dialogue will remain mostly the same between Obi-Wan and Anakin, but Yoda will add in at some points at the end saying, "Surrender you should, outmatched you are." Anakin follows with, "I've become more powerful than the both of you combined. This is your end." And Yoda finishes it with, "If so powerful you are, prove it, why not?" Anakin replies, "Oh, I will," and backflips just like he does against Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith and starts fighting the both of them. Anakin, more enraged and powerful than originally, he manages to outfight Obi-Wan somewhat, but is no match for the combination of Yoda and Obi-Wan together. However, Anakin makes Yoda stumble back, and in the time this happens, this shocks Obi-Wan, distracting him, as Anakin force chokes him, holding him over the edge, ready to drop him into the lava on Mustafar. Without hesitation, Yoda uses Obi-Wan's body to force pull him into Anakin, knocking the both of them down. Moments later, Yoda and Obi-Wan, as they are much more powerful together than Anakin, finally manage to defeat him fully, whilst Yoda chops off one of his legs in the process of doing so. This time they came prepared to defeat Anakin without killing him, so they have more than enough equipment to keep Anakin secure and captured without having him escape or having to kill him. Yoda does not want to kill him because he is now no longer a threat without a leg, and Obi-Wan would not allow it. However, much like in Revenge of the Sith, Palpatine senses Anakin's danger. He arrives on Mustafar with more clones than before, and as Yoda and Obi-Wan sense their man Palpatine arrive on Mustafar, they go to confront him. They deal with the clones easily, just like they did on Coruscant originally, but as Obi-Wan is fighting the last clone, Palpatine from a distance fires lightning towards him, but Yoda jumps in and blocks it with his hands with his Tutor-Minus ability before it can hit Obi-Wan. Now, with no fighting going on, Palpatine, Yoda and Obi-Wan stand facing off to each other before Palpatine fires another bunch of Force lightning as Obi-Wan blocks it with his lightsaber and Yoda blocks it with his hands. Palpatine fires in with his Force scream and spinning like he did against Windu and the Jedi Masters, but Yoda jumps and intercepts him mid-air before he can get to Obi-Wan. However, the Force scream did still affect Obi-Wan, and Palpatine is now so focused on killing Obi-Wan while he is weak. He clashes sabers with Yoda and deactivates his saber whilst they are clashed together, causing Yoda to stumble forward with his momentum, and then Force lightnings him back, so he is now alone with Obi-Wan temporarily. Obi-Wan is vulnerable due to the long-lasting effect of Palpatine's Force scream and the fact that he is weaker than Palpatine anyway. They fight for a mere few seconds before Obi-Wan is stabbed through the chest, leaving Yoda one-on-one versus Palpatine and Obi-Wan dead on the floor. Yoda recovers from the Palpatine's Force lightning and is absolutely distraught as one of the last Jedi he knows to still be alive is dead before him, and he blames himself for it. He takes a deep breath and looks upon Palpatine like he did when he started returning his lightning at him in Revenge of the Sith, like he just powered up about 17 levels. The two dueled, but this time there is nothing like Senate pods to throw at Yoda. Palpatine struggles to keep up with Yoda's lightsaber combat just like he would have in Revenge of the Sith. Eventually, Yoda's acrobatic form, Ataru Form 4 in lightsaber combat, is too much for Palpatine to handle, and Yoda flies over his head, decapitating him mid-jump, and Palpatine is defeated, leaving the Sith destroyed and Yoda alive. Yoda heads back to Padme's ship, where this time she is conscious and crying with 3PO and R2 as Anakin is sat outside the ship, defeated but still alive, remember. Yoda brings him on board and explains how Kenobi is dead. Padme is so upset she becomes angry at Anakin as we see a tear fall down his face, and Padme notices it. They then head to the same medical facility that they did, where Yoda meets up with Bail Organa, and Padme gives birth to Luke and Leia, and this time does not die of sadness because she will always see the light in Anakin, who is still alive Padme also does not die of sadness, as she thinks that Anakin regrets what he has done, as she saw him cry. So, as Luke and Leia are alive with Padme, Bail Organa and Yoda, they all head to Alderaan together, as Coruscant still has clones, where Order 66 is still active, so they would not be safe there. Following their arrival, Yoda would imprison Anakin until further notice and head to Kamino to try and find out more about the clones, Order 66, and whether there is a potential order that would revert the last one and have the clones become allies to the rebellion and part of the rebellion in their fight against the Empire. Following this, Yoda would also go out searching for potential surviving Jedi that he would find much easier to search for, as his connection to the Force is stronger. Now there is no dark side blocking it. Padme would allow for Luke and Leia to be partially trained as Jedi, weekly sessions, but they would also learn politics so they can bring balance to the Force in more than one way. Cal Kestis, Ahsoka Tano, Kanan Jarrus and Eth Koth would be among the Jedi that Yoda brings back to Alderaan in their fight against the Empire that is significantly weakened, so would be significantly shorter. The Empire doesn't have an army, as we will assume that Yoda finds a way to bring back the clones. They also have no Palpatine Emperor, they have no Vader, so it would be Tarkin most likely in charge of the Empire, and everything would be well until the remaining Sith Lord in the galaxy comes back.
What fun! What fun!
Okay, thought it would be cool to leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger, because obviously Maul survived and he is now the only Sith in the galaxy. So what would happen there? Would Yoda hunt him down? I don't know. Would he and his criminal empire rise to power and overpower the rebellion? Probably not, but you never know. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, because that was really fun. I enjoyed writing that one out in my notes, the little script for it, so I'd love to do more of them. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed. Whilst you're down there, click subscribe on the way and like on the way too. Thank you so much for 1.2k. Let's get to 1.5. I guess that will be the next milestone. Let me know any other fan fictions you might want to see. I'm going to leave Star Wars Theory's link to his channel, if for some reason you don't know him, in the description, so you can go check him out, because obviously this video is inspired from him. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one in a bit.